Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Lex, and today we're going to be looking at 15 different ideas for gardens on your island. Some of these islands feature more than one, so actually you're getting like 15 plus. I just want to shout out all of my members really quick. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm so happy you're here, and I really hope all of you enjoyed today's video. If you are interested in having your island featured in one of my 15 ideas videos, make sure you keep an eye on my Instagram story and on my Discord. I also occasionally ask for submissions on Twitter, so you can check out all of those links below and see your island in a potential future video, which is so exciting. I can't wait to see all of your beautiful submissions. I'm always blown away by all the islands that get submitted for these. With all of that said, let's hop right into today's garden ideas. This first one is inspired by Pastelia Peaches. I think this is gorgeous with the little water, like streams running through it, like mini creeks. So beautiful, and it's so fun to run through. Definitely recommend. I mean, look how beautifully this is arranged. I love the terraforming around it, how there's waterscaping, there are cliffs, it all just brings it together really well, I think. It's not your typical just plain rainbow garden, not that there's any problem with those either, but I think this is so dynamic and cool. This next garden is described as a super bloom canyon, which I think fits it perfectly. Look how incredible this is. All of the different colors that just match up. I mean, we've got so many orange windflowers, but they're broken up by the purple hyacinths, yellow cosmos, green mums. There's so much going on here, and it's just gorgeous. Like, what a restful place. I love this picnic blanket, the telescope, and I love, love, love the trees in the background. I think they add just so much good layering, I guess. I don't even know how to word it. I just think it's so well done. It gives this area just so much texture, I think, which is really great. You can see this is an example of a layered garden, which is so cool. Moving forward, we've got less flowers and more decor, which I thought was really important to represent. Your garden doesn't have to just be a sprawl of flowers. As you can see, this creator used pathing and a fountain and a lot of statues to make a super, you know, unique garden. There are flowers around, there are little flower beds, and I just think this is so cool. You could also call it a statue garden, I suppose. So it fits in on this little list of different garden areas you could try. This also takes up a very big space, so if you're looking to fill up a huge part of your island, this is a good idea. It looks beautiful and natural, and it really fits with the museum area where it's been placed. I also wanted to mention that there was another little garden area on this island where the rock garden is. It's also gorgeous, 12 out of 10. All of the colors look super ethereal and like supernatural, you know, like ghostly in this hour. Next up, I got lost so many times on this island, but it was worth it to find this little moon garden. How cute is this? The pathing is gorgeous, the butterfly model's great, there's so many different colors of flowers, and they're also soft somehow. Really adds to like the fairy core vibe we've got going on here, almost witchy. It just looked stunning. I was so happy that I finally found this area because, I mean, look at it, the waterscaping, everything was amazing. This island had such a fun submission for this video. Look, it's a Pokeball! Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? And I love the use of the fountain in the middle. Like, that is so inventive. That is so, I don't know, this creator is a visionary. Aside from this very unique garden, there was also another one on this island with more natural wild flowers, which I just thought were absolutely stunning here. I love the, like, very, I don't know, it's like such a randomized mix of bug models. It looks fantastic. And then with the circle paths winding through, it just gives this area a nice natural vibe among the more city areas on the island, and I just thought it was so well organized. It's also just above where the Pokeball is, so if you visit, there you go. Here we've got a villager house that is situated beside a garden, so it's like Felicity is kind of the overseer of this garden. It's very wild, getting overgrown. There are mushrooms, bugs, a little puppy. Everything is just so cute. I also love the color palette here. I think it matches Felicity's house so well. Her house is just gorgeous. I can appreciate a good villager house exterior, but these colors match it so well, and it's such a good spring vibe. Echoing the earlier moon garden, we have this more illuminated, fantastical one, which I thought was just really cool. I love the way the flowers are arranged in kind of a rainbow formation around the moon. I just think it looks so good, especially here at sunrise. And the garlands in the back, I love those too. I think they add a nice dynamic for this little garden area, as do the star fragments. As always, I tried to include a lot of different themes or aesthetics here. So here's a more like elegant core kind of city garden. We've got like, it's a community center, I suppose, with the fountains, the benches, everything looks so nice. And I love the use of blue here, both in the fencing, the flowers. It looks so nice at this time of day. Just a beautiful setup. And then just to the right, if you go up the path, there's also a little like mini garden here of arranged blue and white flowers. Next, I visited a sort of like mini maze. It was just a little curly queue of flowers and butterfly models, which I thought was super beautiful. I love that so many people associate the butterfly models with the flowers. I mean, it makes sense given the butterfly's tendency to roam around the flowers, but I just think they're such a nice mix, especially when they're elevated as these are on the log stools. Next, thank you so very much, Miss Stay Brutal, for having us on your island. I loved this little garden. Everything is very integrated, close together, and it looks fantastic. I also really liked how this creator layered the simple panels and the jail bars in the background. Like, I don't know, I guess it makes the lattice look really cool, and I'm used to seeing jail bars placed behind something else that's kind of tall, so it was nice to see them at the forefront here. I also love the little elephant watering can. Everything here was just so cute. I got to visit this beautiful autumn island, and I loved that the garden area here was arranged just behind the villager neighborhood, and look how beautiful it is. Again, it's arranged by color so that it looks kind of like a rainbow coming towards you, and it's just so nice. I also really like that it was a path winding through. I think that's unique and really nice. I mean, it breaks up the flowers, so if you do have a sprinting visitor, hopefully they will follow the path and not destroy your flowers. But I just thought this looked lovely, especially with the waterfalls in the background. I also went to another kind of organized, structured city island, and I really loved the setup of this fountain garden. The little fountain is the centerpiece, is so beautiful, and I liked how, once again, we have the flowers arranged by color around the fountain itself. It just looks amazing, especially since it's not just one row. That's how I had mine on Rivendell, and I still love that garden, but I just love how natural it looks here. It kind of contrasts the city just around it. Very nice, very beautiful, and I like that the creator was able to achieve that aesthetic here. Of course, I love this island. We've got the double bridges here and a little river winding its way through this yellow flower garden. It looks amazing. We've got the same sunflower lattice that I used on Antilia. If you missed my sunflower garden build, make sure you check it out. But I really loved how on this island it was situated around, I think it might be Goldie's house. I unfortunately didn't check, but it looks like it would be her house. It's so beautiful with the yellow roof, and it just really went well with this garden as a whole. I thought it was just stunning. I journeyed forth into a courtyard garden, which I thought was so well done. Sometimes gardens do just pop off when they're organized this way. It's very, clean cut, and the little waiting areas around it, the benches, the little market / coffee area, all of it was so beautiful. And I liked how this creator carried that theme over here in the smaller sitting area with the 2 flowers. I just thought this was really cool, and it was a good way to break up the brick if you're doing a city. And last but certainly not least, we've got this flower walkway from this creator. I just thought it looked amazing at sunset here, and a little like greenhouse vibe here beside the house. I thought that was so cute. And then I went over and found another little flower pathway, and they, again, just gorgeous. I love the way these look all together. All of the flowers are super mixed. We don't have like a gradient or anything. It's just all of the flowers put together, so they're like a wild garden, and that is so pretty to me. I could look at gardens all day, but unfortunately that's all I have for you today. If you watched this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day. Remember to check out the links below if you'd like to submit your own island in the future. If you're watching this the day I posted it, I'm looking for ideas for filling small spaces on Animal Crossing islands. So if you'd like to submit yours, message me anywhere. I'd love to potentially feature your island. Also, be sure to check the description to support the creators that were featured today. You can also see their dream addresses where available, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Here is Peaches to tell you all goodbye until next time.
I love you guys so much, and I hope you liked all the gardens like I did, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!